Hi, I'm Jack Darlington and I run the Influence business. We help people raise their level of influence so they can sell themselves, their ideas and their services more effectively. Now today's tip is around networking. It's really easy to focus on your technical abilities, and of course you must. However, unless you can influence others to go along with your ideas, you will not make the most of your potential as a person or as a business. And in one form or other, you are in business, and certainly in the business of influencing. Now, you may have heard of the saying, clever people know lots of things, and successful people know lots of people. Networking is a great way of getting to know lots of people, both inside and outside your organisation. How you approach it is critical, and in this I'm reminded of the dreadful term sometimes used in this sort of activity, namely working the room. If you set out with that attitude, you are setting yourself up to fail. People who approach, or people rather you approach, will feel they're being used, as indeed they are, and that you're just out for yourself. Most people like buying, and you've probably heard of the expression retail therapy. However, while buying is good, being sold to is not. If you go out with the intention of working the room, so to speak, you go out with the aim of using people for their own ends, and they don't like it. Instead, go out with the intention of making connections from which both you and they may benefit. Remember, what goes round comes round. If you give, the other person may well give back at some later stage. So your intention here is to make connections and start relationships which you will develop, presumably with the hope of something good or useful coming out of it in due course. To be a successful networker, you need to be known as someone who is worth knowing, both for what you can offer yourself, as well as for the connections you can help others with. So, here are a couple of useful pointers. Firstly, don't sell. Invest in relationships. And secondly, be interested. Don't try and be interesting, because while you may think you are, for the other person it's more often boring. Now, if you found this useful, why not subscribe now? If you'd like to see more of our business tips, have a look at our website.